welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's event here on the TGC Network. We are here for the third round of this event. We are excited to kick things off on the first hole tee off. Let's go.
Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry about the little delay. I was distracted. Let's have some fun.
Had a great round yesterday.
We had an okay round. Their second round. Rocksteady had probably one of the best rounds I've ever seen. So I know he's looking to duplicate that.
With the pitching wedge.
A little short with it. Could have used a little D-loft, I guess.
This putt is for birdie.
And Rocksteady gets his birdie. Really? Really? I want to see how fucking close that is to the goddamn hole. Ugh.
And now teeing off on the par 5.
A little slow.
Fairway bound.
Dead in the center of that blue, though. Although the blue, you know, doesn't really do anything.
5 yards to the pin.
You can hit it just tad left or right into the blue, and yeah, you're still going 10, 15 yards the other way. How the hell was that slow? I swung that fast as hell.
Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2.
It was okay work. I can barely see the grid. Wow.
Oh,
alright, I guess it was straight in.
It's about a few feet from the cup.
Whatever. Birdie. Birdie.
Now let's see what this third hole has in store.
13 feet down, but 8-mile-an-hour back, so we'll put loft on it to hopefully
That looks like a 5
counter it. Pretty much did. We
Nothing
just
wrong with that.
tugged it a bit.
From 19 feet.
Wow. I mean, need to revamp the
Let's see how
them
things
beads
are
on that
shaping
grid
up
because
on
they
the
were not
leaderboard.
moving that much.
And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out.
Yeah, we just won't
And,
get
nicely done, looking like we'll have
too
some fairway
much
here.
of that
Well, I definitely
fade.
didn't see that going into the rough, that's for sure.
Too much. Well, no, I pretty much knew it was going to be in the rough the minute I hit it. I just knew I had too much on it. Well, I don't think I had too much initially. I think it was also because the wind was going that way and hitting it, you know, it's going back, so. Get up. Very slow.
And about 12 feet from the cup. So
Oh, that one didn't
close.
break that much.
This putt is for the bogey. And
So
next
that's
up is
3
par 4,
putts that
folks.
should have went in. Because, I don't know, the green grids seem to be very off.
You know, this one's a close call. This could be in the rough.
Or it could be where the hell. I bet you OB, right? No, it just says water. It says water. What? Put so much loft on this. Did it hit the
Going
thing?
right through the brush on this one.
Oh, it hit the
That's too
fucking
bad. He's
tree.
ended up in the water here.
This is so stupid. Oh no, you can't move it off of the car path. We're gonna say it's water. Fucking dumb as shit, man.
You know, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And this putt's right around 2 feet.
Well, Rocksteady, after that, I can safely say you won. Because that was dumb as hell.
And moving on to the 6th. And I'm gonna guess he's not that happy about that shot.
Why the hell would I?
Yeah, this one's not looking too good.
I literally swung that
Well,
the
this one's
same
still
way
in the rough,
as
but
the
that
driver. Yet
was
the
a
driver was
rather
slow.
Tough lie to get out of. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, that was close. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. Going with the 8-iron. Unlucky on that approach shot. I'm going to blame that on the wind. And this to save the par. Ooh, almost. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet.
Sorry, guys. I'm just done after that bullshit. None of the putts were enough break. You're telling me none of those putts I put enough break on it? Yeah. Uh-huh. And then after that retarded drop thing, I'm just done with this. That one's slow too.
Sure
alright.
where this one's gonna end up.
Obviously in the rough, because your swing mechanics don't work either.
And I think he will be happy with that. And this putt's for birdie.
Oh, that one wasn't enough either.
And a very good attempt at what was a lengthy putt. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 3 over for the day after that hole. Okay, and on to the 9th. And this isn't looking good. Probably gonna get wet.
Yep, because I pulled it left, hit it slow, and it went about 40 yards to the right. Because, you know, pulling it left, should have went a little left. But no, it just goes way the fuck right.
Oh, man. And from that length, that is a feat to accomplish.
Yeah,
And
shut the hell up,
teeing
man.
off on this par 4. And nothing wrong with that shot. Okay, and about 145 yards left. Going with the 9-iron here. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Just not enough club on that one.
Yep, not enough club. Even though it's past the flag stick, it wasn't enough
This putt's
club.
about 7 feet to the cup. Oh my goodness, that was close. And this one's for the bogey.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Yeah, it looks like a 5-iron. I think this might be a bit long and a bit of a poor approach shot there. Too much club.
Sure. Way too much.
And to save par. And that one will drop. And 4 over for the day after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole. Now let's see what happens here out of the rough. And he's taking this through some brush here. I doubt he's very happy about that shot. And about 9 feet away here. And the putt will drop. And 4 over for the day. And now the 13th hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Okay, and from 125 yards out. Yeah, I think you'll like that. 12 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one's for par. And after that hole, currently sitting at 4 over for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. This could be good. He's heading for the green here. All right, he's on the green now. And 11 feet to go here. Ooh, and that one's very, very close. And this for the par.
Again,
And currently sitting at
moved
4
it over
for the
almost
day
2
after that
feet,
hole.
and it
And
was
setting up now on the 15th.
moving a couple inches maybe, but I knew it was going to do that, and it still somehow missed to the left or right or whatever the hell. Whatever.
And from 150 yards.
I'm just trying to get this one over as fast as possible.
Here is
Very
the pitch and
fast?
wedge.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm not too sure about this one.
Sure.
And about 7 feet to go here. Ooh, that would have been good. And this putt is
I
for
hope
bogey.
you can,
And a nice putt.
I don't know.
And just about to tee off on this par 3. And I think he's going to like that. And this one's for birdie. And that one will drop. And now setting up for the par 4. I think you'll like that. And about 110 yards to the pin from here. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway though. And with this, hopefully they can save par. And after that hole, 4 over for the day. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. I can't see him being too happy about that one. This one looks about 4 feet. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this putt is for par.
No break in that one. It still missed right. Didn't even push it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John McCarthy, and I am just so happy to welcome you to our coverage of this event on the TGC Network. Now let's get right into the action. We're going to see how this first drive shapes up on this par 4 first hole.
Wow.
And this putt is for birdie.
In the rough, put loft on it, still went further than where it should have landed, even in the fairway.
Oh, and it just didn't
Oh, okay.
drop. 5
Somehow
feet
went
to
way
go
too
here.
far and never broke. Like to see it.
And that one drops for par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. This one's looking pretty good so far. From here, 220 yards to the pin. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. Very well played, and hitting this par
Well,
5 and 2
Rocksteady,
is
that
gonna
was
set
well
up some
played.
nice
Getting
eagle
a
opportunities here.
probably wood up there. I'd have to guess since my hybrid didn't even make it, and I was closer. So
Yeah, this is about a 4-footer,
fantastic wood shot for you.
and that one drops for the birdie.
I obviously can't do anything anymore, so
And now the third hole tee off. And looks like a 6-iron. This is going towards the green here. And this is for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop.
Yep.
This putt's about a 2-footer.
last round, every single one.
Currently sitting at
The
1
grid
under for
wouldn't
the day.
move,
All
but
right,
maybe
here's
a-
the 4th hole.
the tiniest little bit. So I'd play for that. And it broke
Well,
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
quite sure where this
a
one's
whole
gonna end up.
foot more than that. This one I play for the break, and it just doesn't do it.
And about 29 feet to the cup. And this putt's for par. And a decent little putt there. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And a promising looking shot here. From about 135 yards out. Here's a pitching wedge, and it looks like it's going into the deep
Very
stuff.
slow.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. And that's
Whenever it
weird
would be
'cause
a
he's
great
been doing
shot.
pretty well with his greens in regulation today this round. And about 17 feet to the cup. Ooh, just missing here. And this one for bogey.
very slow.
I think he'll be happy with that. From here,
I'll tell you what, if
220
they don't fix
to
the
pin.
game, the next one, I'm not playing it. It's just ridiculous.
Going with
Thanks
the
for hitting
5
that
wood.
tree.
And he can't be too happy with that shot.
I don't know why you'd fucking go over there, since you... If you go low enough to go into that one tree, you're just gonna hit the one ahead of it, so... And that wasn't far enough? Alright.
Really nice shot out of the sand. And this putt is needed to save par. And that one will drop.
I mean, damn, guys. This is the third
And after
game
that,
in the
he
golf
will
club
stay
series.
At even par. Okay,
It's the
let's see
only
what the
game you're
7th has in
making.
store.
Why is there so much wrong with it? It
And
doesn't make
going
sense.
with the 6 iron. It looks like he's going through some trees.
Yeah. That little bit of slow went, let's see, over 20 yards right, because I put it to the left.
And this putt to save par. And that putt drops. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
Not only is it the only game that they make, they hardly
Well,
make
so far
any of
so
their
good
own
for this one.
courses. Most of the people that play the game, they've made
From about a buck 50.
they've probably made thousands of courses, but they don't have very many of their own. And then they only
And
have the
that will
TPC
not be
courses
on the
licensed. All the stuff you win sucks. They
about
have
3
no
feet
brand name
away.
stuff. Again, the third game in the golf club series. I don't know, make it right or
He's gonna
fucking
stay
don't make
right
it.
Where he is, even par after that hole. And on to the 9th hole.
That's all these game companies need to realize. Make it right or don't make the damn game.
And it looks like he's going through the branches.
Why that
here
one
on
went
this
so far left is beyond me. Yep, heavy rough, hit it
And this
fast.
putt for birdie.
It's gonna go 15 yards further. Makes sense.
Oh, that was so close. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. Okay, and the 10th hole. And he can't be very pleased with himself after that. And he will like that. And 32 feet from the cup. And this for the par. And finishing the
It's
hole with a
like,
solid putt.
I started
And he's
noticing
gonna stay
companies,
right where he is,
you know,
even
putting
par
out games
after
that were
one.
extremely
And now
either
11th hole.
unfinished, unpolished, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. I got a game
And going
because
with the
I
7
really
iron on
liked
this one. And
stealth
7 iron proving to be a bit
and
much
stuff like
on
that
this
in
one.
video games. So I got its not Sniper Elite. Sniper Elite games are awesome. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. I got that one because the reviews
This
for the
one's about
first
6
two,
feet
they were
away.
like, they're good, you know, they're pretty linear, but they're good games. I was like, okay, this one's
And that putt will go for
the
par.
price was cheaper than most games.
And after that hole,
All right, I'll
he
grab
will
this.
stay at even par. And now we find
And it
ourselves
was
on the 12th.
so buggy. There were so many bugs in the game. Glitchy, it just
I think
crashed
this
all
one's
the
gonna find the
time.
fairway.
Almost unplayable after a certain point. And I was only,
from
there
here,
was
about
4
235
parts in the
yards
game.
from
I was
here.
on the 4th part of beating it. And I just couldn't play it anymore. It was so buggy.
Going with the
And that's when I
5 wood
realized,
here.
man, how do you put this out? And it
And
was
that's
on
a
each
pretty inspiring
system, the
shot, just
PC. I was
hitting
reading
this
reviews
par
on
5
everything.
green into
I was like, man,
definite
how do
eagle
you
possibilities.
put something out when you know it's going to be this bad? And they do know it's going to
And
be
this
that bad.
putt
It was on
is for
every
birdie.
system. You know, they
Good putt.
tested on all those things. So it's just like, wow,
And
you put
after
out a
that
game that's
hole,
this bad.
staying fast in the 2nd place on the leaderboard.
And it had no like online, it had no multiplayer or anything like that. So all you have to test is that single
And this
player.
shot's looking promising.
So it's not like you have, you know, like Fallout 76. Yeah, it has problems, it has
And
bugs
about
and stuff, but you
$1.15
have to
to pin
test
from here.
so much stuff. You have to test it when the servers are full, when they're not full. You have to test it when you're playing alone, when you're playing with 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, you know. You have to test all that. Then you
And
have
he's gotta be
to
happy with that.
try and test as many
21
servers
feet to
full
the
as
cup from here.
possible. I mean, it's just so much stuff you have to test, along with stuff that would be considered, you know, also in
And
the
just
single player
a
part of the game, like
fantastic
just
putt from that
the
length.
quests, the
Forget
enemies.
about it.
There's just so much, and it's so big of a
And
game.
next up is a par 4, folks.
It would be so hard to get it to come out with as few bugs as possible. So that I can forgive, and it's still very playable, you know. I pulled that. I've only crashed, I think, one
I think
time
he's gonna like
in
that.
76. And that one, the sniper game I played, was just horrible with it. And again, it
Going
was
with the 8
a
iron here.
technically an open world game, but
Alrighty,
not
the
really. It was
putter's
one of
coming
those
out
linear, but
And
some
this
parts were
for
open.
the birdie.
So I can
And
forgive
a
an open
decent
world game
putt.
for having some bugs and stuff, but man, when you have a single player game like that,
And moving on
that's
to the 15th hole.
mixes linear and open, and the open world is horrible. I don't know how you put that stuff out.
And he's probably not too happy about that.
Trying to think, because there's not really too many games that I play that are that buggy. I mean, obviously all of the, you know, Fallout and Skyrim or Elder Scrolls games I
Yeah,
play,
his putt drops.
they
you
have
can
their
say
bugs
par.
in it, but none of them are like game breaking where it's like I don't even want to play this damn thing anymore.
And after that hole, 3 under on the day. And setting up on the 16th.
And I'm
tee.
not saying this game has things like that where it's like I can't play anymore. What I'm saying is this is the only game that they make. You know, you've
And he'll be
made
happy
3
with
of
that.
them.
And this for the
Put it out
birdie.
right or don't put it out, you know, delay it a little bit. If you delay it and it's still right, people are going to play it versus you don't delay it, it comes out horrible. And then suddenly I don't want to play the next one you put out, you know, so you lose a lot more on the next one.
About 6 feet to go here. And that one's right in the cup.
Just because,
And
especially
today
with a game
currently
like
sitting
this, you
at
know,
3 under par. And let's see what the 17th
you
has in
have to
store.
have everything on points. It's not like a first-person shooter where if you know, this
And
if
nothing wrong with
the
that
green
shot.
grid or the
From
wind is
135 yards
off
out.
and people can't figure it out because it's randomly off like it's been, then that's absolutely horrendous. You know, you can't play like
Here's
that.
a 9 iron. And I think he
Ooh.
may have overshot the green.
Versus, you know, a first-person shooter where occasionally
This one's about
you
2
lag
feet
once in a
from the
while, or you have some pop-ins, you know, in the background here or there.
And after that hole, nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in second place. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And apologies to the folks at home. That actually ended up in the rough.
It sure did.
Oh, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway.
But yeah, now that I think of it, I haven't played very many games that are actually that bad. I've tried to steer clear of them.
And if this drops,
People
the
are
final round
saying
score of
Anthem is absolutely
68.
horrible, but I'm playing on PC, and I haven't had any lag. I've had no crashes. I've had absolutely nothing go wrong. My girlfriend can't play it without
Tapping
crashing right
in
now
to
because
end
she
the
has
round with
almost
a
the newest
par.
graphics card. She doesn't have the Ti, but she has the other one. And she just can't stop crashing. Rocksteady, congratulations again on the win. I played absolutely horrible. Like shit, really. But that's the graphics card is the one messing it up. Because it's supposedly can do all this ray tracing with these games and stuff, and the drivers just aren't right for it, so she has to go back to an older version of a graphics card just to play a new game, and it's sad. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed Rocksteady's game, because he played great. I did not. Sorry about that. Hopefully the next one will be good. Take it easy. Bye.